The end. The one fate that awaits us all. For every beginning, there is a conclusion. For every birth, there must be a death. A once peaceful land is quickly seized and terrorized by the paramilitary organization ENE Corp. Enacting a large-scale multi-front invasion, they conquered armies across the world in little time. All this was accomplished thanks to the unquenchable ambitions of a single man named Lord Ruse. As he struck down each of his opponents with unbelievable power, the world fell into despair. Only one threat to Ruse and ENE Corp remains, the Oboro clan, led by the legendary Joe Musashi. Throughout history, the Oboro clan has protected humanity from many calamitous threats. They would stop at nothing to destroy ENE Corp. However, the cunning Ruse is already well aware of the Oboro, their capabilities, and their location.
Another Oboro, ripe for the culling. Steal your soul, Shinobi. Soon you will join the rest of your clan.
So, the head of the Oboro clan finally shows his face. Well, some of it. Hello, Joe. How do you like what I've done with the place? With your village taken care of, there's nothing left in my way. Except for you. Such fury in your eyes. Tell me, how badly do you want to kill me? Warrior Ape!
Yes, Master. Right here.
Kill that man. Stop at nothing to ensure he doesn't leave. Joe Musashi, leader of the soon extinct Oboro clan. Farewell and best of luck.
Just so you know, I'm the one who burned down your village, destroyed your dojo, desecrated your sacred grounds, killed every last one of your students. And now, I'm going to wipe out the Oboro clan entirely. Prepare to die. You're dead!
Despite defeating Ruse's warrior ape, Musashi's efforts were in vain. Before he even had a chance to save them, the village had been razed and the Oboro clan was turned to stone. Ruse's display of might was more than inhuman. It surpassed even the ability of demons. But there was no time to muse on this. A fire had been ignited in the heart of the Oboro leader, a flickering flame of revenge. A flame to be kindled by the destruction of evil. A flame that Musashi will only see extinguished when Ruse lies dead at his feet.
Just look what they've done to these mountains. My home. In their attempts to make me one of their infernal slaves. Now, Shinobi, face me one last time.
Naoko! Run now! Sensei, can you hear me? Ruse is here! At your house! Hurry!
Darling, Tomoe and Yamato, they saved me.
Oh, Sensei. Good. You're here. Naoko is safe. I'm getting so stiff. Am I dying? I've gotta say, it's strange how calm I am. I suppose it's because I know I did the right thing. I followed my mission through to the end. Because that's what my sensei taught me. It's the way of the Oboro. I just wish I could have learned more from you, Sensei.
Tomoe! Yamato, no! No!
How tragic. I'd hoped to arrive in time. For Ruse to go this far, he must truly fear the Oboro clan. I am no enemy of yours. I, too, have sworn revenge on Ruse. To fuel the cycle of life and death, a single mortal is selected each year to become the next Anku, the new Grim Reaper. None can escape this duty once chosen. The mantle of the Reaper must be passed. However, when the last great exchange grew nigh, the next Reaper somehow refused. Refusing to abandon his loved ones, this man named Ruse rejected destiny itself and stole away the source of the Anku's power, the Death Sight. Ruse harnessed his newfound powers to amass a fearsome army under the ENE Corps banner, with the sole intention of ruling the world. I am the Anku, traveler of dimensions and caretaker of the dead. Simply put, I am the Reaper. I wholly understand if you don't believe me. Perhaps you would if you knew that my mastery over souls has been stolen away from me by Ruse himself. That's right. Ruse has taken over as the Lord of Death. And if he continues reaping solely for his own gain, then the karmic wheel will be thrown off keel. The balance of life and death will be forever spoiled. Joe Musashi, I've come seeking your help. If Ruse isn't stopped soon, your world will come to an end. Musashi and the Anku united their efforts against ENE Corp and its fearsome leader. Ruse was being constantly supplied with a near-endless power by the Death Sight. So if the Anku was the only one who could reclaim his weapon, he had a vital role to play in Ruse's defeat. Still grieving over Tomoe and Yamato, the vengeful shinobi could not bear any further heartache.
So, you're the shinobi. The man who failed his clan. I recognize that look in your eyes. You see, I failed my clan too, a long while back. I couldn't protect my boss, so I had to take responsibility in the classic gut-spilling sense. But Lord Ruse, he gave me a purpose beyond death. Showed me just how lost I was back then. When I went on my first real tear after I got these powers, all that pain and rage went away. It was like I had a new lease on life. And now, I'll do you a favor and share that feeling with you. Don't worry, I'll make it nice and quick. You really ready for this? You really ready for this? I'll make it nice and quick. You have no chance against me. All right, here we go.
are you doing here? How are you even alive, Joe Musashi? You unsquashable little roach. Crawling all over the place, getting in our business. This is it then. I'll face you myself, if that's what you're after. That little grudge of yours is a speck compared to the sheer size of E&E Corp. And now, I'll crush you under my heel for Lord Ruse! You're not leaving here alive! How's this? How's this? My head! Where am I? Where are the rest of the rebels? My head is spinning. But I'm okay now. Thanks to you, Musashi. You didn't just spare my life. You freed me from Ruse's control. I owe you everything.
This could prove to be the undoing of Ruse. I suspect our new friend here will be helpful in tracking the bastard down.
I've been under Ruse's control for so long. I only have a few lingering memories from that time. I did such horrible things for Ruse. Now that I'm back, I won't rest until E&E Corp is destroyed. It's the least I can do. Don't worry, I'm not rushing off on some suicide mission. I have a few ideas on how to rebuild the Resistance while dealing damage to E&E Corp at the same time. Well, let's move out, Musashi. We have no time to spare.
As Musashi raided enemy bases left and right, spoiling E&E Corp operations, Ruse's regime somehow only continued accruing power and resources. Each commander was stronger and more frightening than the last. However, Musashi had newfound hope in his new allies, the current Grim Reaper, Anku, and the Resistance leader Chiyo. A shinobi, a soldier, and a Grim Reaper. A unique team was fast united by the same formidable goal. Revenge on Lord Ruse and E&E Corp. With this single vow shared in their hearts, the three rebels set out to seek their enemy's ruin.
A human here? I hadn't expected humans to ever bumble their way here again. You have more courage than brains. For that,
I will grant you a favor. I'll allow you to choose your death. Would you prefer to be eaten alive, sliced to ribbons, or perhaps skewered whole?
Attack!
Careful, Musashi. He won't go down that easily. We may have weakened him, but we're not out of the woods just yet.
Welcome, Shinobi. So glad you could join me. Do you know where we are right now? This is the home of your grave.
Crush his bones! Attack! Crush his bones!
So you made it all the way here. I've never met a human who could do that before. It appears I'll have to face you with all of my might. Behold the true power of the beast with your own eyes, before I close them forever!
Crush his bones! Attack! Tear him to shreds! Crush his bones!
Beastmaster is finally dead? That's fantastic news! Well done! After far too long, I can finally move on. Thank you, Musashi.
Intruder! Intruder!
Thank you for dropping by. Would you happen to have met my brother? See, between the two of us, I'm the one who got the brain. So he succumbs to his base desires all too easily. But enough about us. It's time for you to start spilling your guts. Here we go! Yes, brother, I know. After crossing paths with that abhorrent... Now, let's not stew in our defeat. What say we get together and show him what we can really do? Brothers in arms! Come on! Gotcha! Let's go! We go! Brothers in arms!
Welcome back, Musashi. I was able to scrap together the remainders of the resistance while you were gone. With your skills and this battalion backing us, we can bring the fight to Ruse. Finally found our path to taking down E&E Corp. What is it?
I just felt such an immense power. It could only be the scythe.
Ruse used the scythe? And that means...
Yes, I've pinpointed Ruse's location. However, this... Musashi and Chiyo struck out across the land, eliminating Ruse's forces wherever they could. Once she reunited with the remnants of her former army, Chiyo knew they were finally ready for the last stand with E&E Corp. Driven to desperation, Ruse was forced to deploy the most powerful asset in all of E&E Corp. Tenval, the colossal beast, to reach Ruse's castle and to get his revenge. Musashi dives into the monster.
You cannot hide from me. I may not be able to see, but I can feel the vibrations from your every movement. Now your heart is racing. Is that fear? No. Hatred. Even better. So, was it your loved ones we swallowed whole? Or maybe a village we burned to the ground? Whatever it was, the grudge you bear is but a speck to us. What could you truly know about hate? It is but a fleeting emotion for you. But hatred is what makes us whole. It powers us to stride across this land, creating more and more hatred until nothing is left but ruin. So, if you think your hatred will lead you to victory, then this prison of flesh is where you will die a fool's death. Join us!
The flame of vengeance overcame the burning hatred within Tenval. Musashi was victorious. Chiyo and her resistance army rejoined Musashi soon after, successful in their own siege. Soon, they would finally be face to face with their sworn enemy.
You look surprised to see me, Shinobi. Do you not understand what I mean when I say Lord Ruse gave me eternal life? Yes, that's right. I am the next powerful being to Lord Ruse himself. You have no chance against me. You really ready for this? All right, here we go. You really ready for this? I'll make it nice and quick. All right, here we go. You really ready for this?
Look, the power imbued in Kijima. Is it returning to Ruse? Yes, I can sense it. This leads right to Ruse. He's in limbo. As it is a realm where the souls of the dead gather, only those who wield the Reaper's scythe can enter limbo of their own will. However, I believe this can serve the same purpose for us that the scythe would. Come, Shinobi. Let us charge once more into the breach. Time has finally come for me to take what I am owed. My scythe and his soul.
Sensei, look! It's Ruse!
So you finally stand before me, Joe Musashi. I must admit, your strength is quite impressive. It seems nothing can stop a shinobi on the warpath, striking down anyone before you in the pursuit of your goal. You're just like me, a cold-blooded killer.
My sensei is nothing like you. Everything he does is for other people, not himself.
If you say so. It doesn't matter. You're too late to stop me. Through the sheer amount of souls I've already consumed, I've gained enough power to rule the world for the rest of time. Look upon your lord. You believe you can stop me? My complete perfect form? Then come for my head, Musashi. I can't wait to show you true hell!
Musashi! Damn you to hell! Your life is over, Musashi. Behold my power! I'll kill you! Now die! No. How? I've absorbed the strength of an entire legion. How could a single mortal match me? Damn you, Death Scythe! Your power is mine!
My scythe, at last! Now return to me at once!
You! What are you doing? You fool!
What? My scythe, it won't obey me. Oh no. The aura of death Ruse created for himself has entranced the scythe. No! We're being absorbed! Myself and all the souls in limbo!
You're finished! You really had me going there for a moment. But now I see I have nothing to fear ever again.
Now that he's absorbed the Anku, Ruse isn't just immortal. He's become something even greater. Well, he might be fearless, but he still made a big mistake. He absorbed all of us into him. So now, the Oboro clan is gonna keep up the fight inside him, to the very end. Sensei, that look on your face, all that hatred in your heart, it'll only ensure the cycle of vengeance never ends. That's why when we face down evildoers, we do it not out of hatred, but out of a sense of justice. You taught me that lesson a long time ago. There it is. That's the face of the Oboro clan leader I admire so much. Now come on, Sensei! Let's teach that Reaper reject a lesson he won't forget! Come on, everyone! It's time for the big finish!
Die.
Ruse had finally been defeated. Thanks to Musashi's efforts, the mantle of the Grim Reaper could finally be passed on. The souls of humanity entered reincarnation. The cycle of life and death began turning once more. Through the efforts of Chiyo and her army of rebels, the remaining vestiges of ENE Corp were stamped out. . Bittersweet reactions spread across the world as its people realized the nightmare was over. They could move on. The dark night of the world had passed, and a new light of hope dawned on humanity. Finally, the people could focus on what truly mattered. Living. Living not in the name of revenge or hatred, but for justice and righteousness. Living in the name of their future.